So about 3 months down the line, I was already kind of settled in, and it felt good because I wasn't so much of that tourist anymore. As you can see, that Spanish jersey had to go. This is actually one of my best friends from high school. He also lived in Europe. He's in the military, so it was so easy to get back and forth from country to country because they were all so close. Of course, this is the spot that I ended up living for the whole year, and I only paid roughly 470 euros per month. That's about 500 US dollars, and it was a nice spot. 2 levels, you can see, it was a loft. I had a couple other roommates, but we had enough space to where it didn't really affect any of us. Aside from that, everybody knows that nightlife and partying is a big thing in Madrid, so that's exactly what I was doing when I was out there, enjoying my time. And if I wasn't out, then I was with the boys, traveling somewhere. I only worked Monday through Thursday, about 18 hours a week. So from Friday through Sunday, or really Thursday afternoon to Sunday evening, I had so much extra free time. All I was doing was traveling, exploring, and trying new things. And of course, we always found trouble, or I should say trouble found us, but you'll see as the story goes on. Of course, the teaching role was pretty chill. I had to kind of prepare English lessons for the kids daily, just to help them with their grammar, speaking skills, and stuff like that. And the teachers always wanted me to only speak to them in English. But the problem here is that a lot of the kids didn't speak a lick of English to begin with. So how do you want somebody to learn if you can speak their language? I was pretty much on my A game, except when I wasn't. But we got through the day, one way or the other. Now, because I got out around 2 p.m. most days, the rest of the day I had to kind of chill, hang out with my boys. Spaniards eat interesting things for lunch, so kind of got used to that. And went from there. I'm looking at us all playing football on a random Thursday afternoon, and it just makes me think about how diverse my students were, or just the population, the community as a whole in Madrid. I just assumed coming out there like, okay, I'm going to be teaching some Spanish kids English, probably not going to be that diverse, European, but that's actually not the case. I mean, you had kids whose families were from Nigeria, Algeria, Eastern Europe, the Caribbean. I even had a girl whose family was from India, and she didn't speak English or Spanish. And so, they all got along for the most part, despite their different cultures. And it just goes to show that some of these racial biases that we have as adults are really learned, you know. But of course, kids also have their disagreements, as you can see here.
Oye, que pone la casa se ve mal, mira. Mira ese lugar. Hola, se ve acamorado.
Most of my students kind of saw me as an older brother anyway, just because I was the youngest teacher there, just laid back, and a lot of them had siblings or parents around my age as well. But once they found that I was playing sports out there, liked to dress, and had cornrows in my head every now and then, it was a completely different level. So they were like, Josh, did you have a good game? Or where are those Jordans tomorrow? So I was definitely glad I could relate to them on that deeper level. That wraps up part 2. So stick around because part 3 is on the way. Peace.